What type of puppetry is it that you're doing? Why? And why should we care?
In my show, I have like a big, like 7-foot whatever backpack puppet, which is like the puppeteer's body is the puppet's body, and it extends above. I've got shadow puppets, both vertical and horizontal, sometimes working together. I have some miniature theater action projection. And why should we care? I think that they're all really cool and can like expand your understanding of puppetry beyond like Muppet style.
Oh, okay. Hello, Brittany. I've used a hand puppet, and then this is a one-person Bunraku style puppet, where instead of 3 people to one puppet, it's just one person, and then the feet are attached to the shoes. I sew them on, and then there's 2 strings here so that I can move the hands on while I'm using one other hand. And then there's a rod back here for the head. And we should care about puppetry because it is a medium where we can talk about deep emotion that is harder to express with real people, because real people have their own lives and you can think about them going to the bar. But with a puppet, their only life is here. So there's a little bit more empathy or feeling that can be expressed with them. And they can allow us to go deep within ourselves better than daily life. Hustle and bustle.
Amen. So true.
I have a question.
Other questions?
For Maria, was there something, did you have like an experience that inspired you to create this specific show, or was it kind of just like, I don't know, came to you?
Oh, absolutely. Everything is based off of real life. I feel like as an artist, it can be, we're really fighting the grain of society by choosing to put all of our faith in our art to guide us and bring us stability. So I really like to watch those minds that like make or like feel it before getting it, and then or like not seeing it in external reality, because the external reality is of the past and we're creating a future in our mind. But then that is like hard. It's so easy for this flower to say it, but it's so hard for this puppet to do it. So I should say. My sister's an angry person, so it was like for her to watch. And then I'm like, did you get it? And she's like, But this was made during the year of the dragon, so there was like, and then there's the whole thing about like, there's like when you knowing that when we are triggered by like anger or these darker feelings, I feel like they're not us, it's something else that's taking our energy. So using the dragon to represent whatever is feeding off of our life force, and then being aware that that is how things work. So making, like really being able to clear our body vessel to not fall for housing those emotions like daily, and learning how to get rid of them because they're not really, I mean, I think they're useful in sometimes, but I don't think they're always useful in the long run. So finding more space in the body to just like breathe.
I have a question. Can you tell us how you made both of your puppets?
Okay, go ahead.
Pastor K, let's see, the top, like his head part is made out of foam, and so I made a pattern out of fabric and then patterned it with like EVA kind of cosplay foam, and then sealed it with like staples and rubber cement. Outside is painted and sewn his body, is like an old jacket that I cut off the sleeves and extended, so the puppeteer's like arms go in like a secret hole in the sleeves, like here and here. Yeah, Jeremy, you want to go get him? And then his spine is like a PVC pipe that's attached to a backpack. That's just like mounted like a regular backpack. And then all the shadow puppets are like old pizza boxes and cardstock. The stage was built by one of my puppeteers, PU, and that's foam core. Yeah. And the video is being projected on pieces of fabric. And the little lighthouse right now is like a flat painting of the lighthouse, but I did make like a miniature set piece that's in the cultural center right now, an exhibit called Potential Energy. Go check it out. Yeah. And that is like clay, foam, and paper mache, and LED lights.
Oh, this is made out of canvas, a big roll of canvas. This was for a different show back in 2022, and the puppets for that show were like 6 feet tall, so it didn't really fit this. So I wanted to make a puppet that was smaller and could fit, or look like she could like really like roll a dice and then move on the squares. But she's made out of cardboard, a pencil, and then these are eyeballs for my sister. She's an eye surgeon, and she like practices putting like syringing, I don't know, liquid into the eye. She's like, "Do you want this?" And I said, "Okay." But then there's like this tape also, and fabric, and love. Oh wait, no. And then there's also, was it boning? The boning. There's a boning body inside.
Okay, I think me and Maria were talking about this before, but like, I love using scraps for puppets. I feel like it's the best way to show love, and I think that's a reason why I love puppets, like giving an object a different life. You guys can come up and touch if you'd like. There's like lots of mechs in here. There's like an eye blinking mech. He's not exactly strung up, but his mouth does move. We have some old buttons for a nice fishy tongue. You can see the PVC pipe kind of spine below here, and then this is just a fabric neck cover, and like a little jersey material so the puppeteer can see through. And then the sleeves are kind of stuffed at the top for his fake arms, and then here's the hole where the puppeteer puts their real arms. So it's a kind of this action.
How long did it take you to make this puppet?
Ooh, like from like concept sketches, models to like the physical thing, it was like 6 months. Yeah, like I think I made at least like 4 models before getting to here. From like paper to foam. Yeah. Thanks, Camia.
Let's give them a big